All right, thank you so much, Jeff. Well, we are joined by former federal prison warden Percy Pitzer. Mr. Pitzer, thank you so much for being here on Midday. And you have a book that is coming out or is already for sale?
It's already out.
It's already for sale.
It's been out for about a month.
Gotcha. So tell me about the book, its title, and what all people can expect if they were to read it.
Well, first of all, I wrote the book because of my history. When I was 7 years old, my father passed away, left 3 boys at home, and we grew up on welfare. Well, in 1968, my brother was killed in Vietnam, and I quit high school, joined the Army, and volunteered to go to Vietnam. Now, that wasn't the smartest decision I ever made, but it was the decision I made. And then I started a career in prisons and ended up as a warden, retired as a warden. But during my time, the majority of my time working in prison, the punishment was the sentence. And the minute they walked in the door, it was rehabilitation so we could return these men and women back to the community better than what we got them. And that's kind of what the book is all about. And you know, just on my growing up and history, I could have very easily ended up on the other side of that fence rather than a warden. So we do whatever we can do to better the conditions. We were smart on crime, and then we got to be tough on crime, and our prisons are overpopulated, our staffing is severe shortage, and we have to really look at it. And in the book, it's got some alternatives to incarceration. And it's also got some alternatives for prison operations in order to send these people back back into the community better than what we received them.
And the book, you know, the book is titled or called A Warden's Path.
Yes.
You know, why do you think it's important for, you know, the community or people to get your insight on what that job was like for you?
Well, you see, the situation we're encountering today is we send a person to prison, then they serve their sentence and they get back out. And now nobody wants to hire them because they're an ex-offender. Nobody wants to rent to them because they're an ex-offender. So it ends up being a revolving door back to prison. Unless we do a better job in educating the community, that's not going to stop.
And before we have to wrap up, you know, where could people find your book? Where, you know, where is it for sale?
It's on Amazon.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
For Amazon.
Yeah.
How does it feel for it to be completed? I know you told me you rewrote this book a couple of times.
There was several times I wanted to give up because it just, you know, writing a book is difficult.
Right. Well, we just want to thank you for joining us, sharing part of your experience, and again, that book can be purchased on Amazon.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.